play.
Welcome back, viewers, to another episode of Let's Play Sacred 2 for the PC. This game does exist on console, so I suppose that's a salient introduction. We are entering an area where there can be some undead. Hopefully it won't be a huge problem for me. Alright, let's just keep rolling on in this direction. We are entering the vicinities of Twainbrook. Not to be confused with Twinkbrook. I don't know what Twinkbrook would be like, but I'm guessing there would be a lot of twinks there, and there would be a vendor who sold Twinkies out of a giant, like, what's that stuff called? The shortbread, giant shortbread, cart. Beer, that's the key, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say to you, and I'm glad that you finally get it. I don't know what it is that makes that noise. It's like a ooh. It sounds like something out of Gauntlet to me. There was like a monster that went like ooh, ooh. No, there was a sound effect. Like one of the guys made that sound when they got hit, I think. My run of bad luck is just continuing. I haven't got much of anything worthwhile. Damage physical would affect the physical portion of your spells, but I would look for damage ice for my tune. I just don't think that damage physical is going to do me much good. No point in hanging on to rings that only have weapon modifiers, because you have to get the weapon skill to unlock anything with that. It's just never going to be useful for me. What am I looking? Oh, yeah, I don't want those. There I go again, talking and trying to play at the same time. Sometimes it doesn't work out for me. I think I have on a pretty cheap belt. I have terrible gear. Look at this. Wait. So this is definitely not a paper doll, because these are hand guards, and you'd think there'd be like a belt there. This is a waistband. Wait, so okay, what do I have? I have sleeves. Okay, skull cap, waistband, handguards, leggings, and boots. Right. Makes sense to me, I guess. Just selling stuff on camera. 'Cause I'm awesome like that. I'll point out these relics and what they do in a second. Probably should have done that already, but I didn't. I was gonna do a thing, and then I didn't, and then I didn't, and then I didn't. I'll just go ahead and pop this crystal skin, which means I should probably re-up on that. Because I am up on that. I got a class quest in here. Not familiar with the wizard class quests. It's just sort of like a huge quest chain that just keeps on. This is a promissory note. Something about a lot of gold. Sounds like a scam to me. Wait, what do I need to do? Talk to this guy or protect him? Okay. Then there's a blacksmith here. I don't think I need him for anything. Once again, as you can see, you could shop there for the possibility to get gear. That's better than what I have. Where's my waistband? Right where I think my handguard should be. Just plus that. How much does that cost? It would cost a lot to mod. But it would be pretty good. Armor 1. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get some good stuff sometime. I think I may have gotten lucky before, but I had found a bunch of interesting, cool stuff Oh, I was playing on my Dryad. I was only like level 20, and I got like 3 pieces of the same armor set. Which I know, I'm saying it like, I saw a dragon with fairy wings, and it farted Pepsi out its nose. I guess. I felt like farting out of your butt was too normal, so I had to go for farting out of the nose. But, you know, it's like dragons farting out of their nose is kind of a thing, isn't it? So that's not saying much. Oh, you saw a dragon fart over its nose. Whoop-de-doo, look at Mr. B shot. I saw a dragon fart out of his nose. Shut up. Okay, so I'm going to show you about... I don't think I plan on using Cobalt Strike. What I'm going to show you is this relic. Okay, so we have the yellow hallowed relic, which is pretty good, and I may pick up bargaining at some point, but it gives 26 resistance, so you can flip over to these other things. So what I'll probably do is just replace the weakest one over here, and then you have 4 of these, so you just click on the one to bring it up. So it's not a bad idea to just go ahead and put in, oh, that's our divine gift. Put in like sets so you could have a poison resist set, cold resist set. That only gives you 4 options, and there's more than 4 types of damage, so obviously you're going to have to rotate something in if the situation comes up that you need some extra protection, you know, like a 5 times thickness condom. I feel weird talking about condoms because I don't use them. That's not entirely true. But so would be true to say it's not my favorite thing to do. But then again, any dislike that I might have for wearing condoms, I have to say is pretty much mitigated by the fact that when you're wearing a condom, that usually means that you're having sex, which is a fun thing to do. Although not always. Sometimes you're just trying to make a slimy sock puppet out of your hand. I got a poopy mouth. I'm sad. God, that was terrible. That was terrible. I am an awful human being, aren't I?
This would be the attraction at the fun thing.
God, I just reamed that group of mobs. I love it. Like, getting the max modification on this has just been like night and day. So this, you go over here, get this from her. She'll send you down to her cellar.
Another mission successfully
and then, yeah.
completed.
Oh, there was like 1 LP that I was able to find of this game in English that went any distance into the game. And from what I recall seeing, this is about where they got to. That said, I don't know if you've ever noticed using YouTube, but it's very funky with search features. It prefers, the search feature prefers things that are popular and things that are newer. So there's times where I know there's an LP, a complete LP for a game, and I just search, you know, based off the name of the game or what have you. And I can't find anything, you know. So that usually sucks. Definitely doing better damage these days. Hey, we got a item that looks kind of good, maybe. We'll find out. Kill this spider. So that's all the spiders. I guess that's what we needed to kill. Oh, we got a weapon for Temple Guardian, I think, because they're pretty much the only ones that use guns. Well, that's kind of neat, I guess. These, you see, these are like unique, and you see how the name is in, that does mean no good. But you see how the name is in orange. It just indicates it's like a special item, and it gives you a pop-up to ask for confirmation if you want to... Oh, so I got a Dragon Mage item. I think that's like a set piece, but... Yeah, so it gives you the old idiot-proof action if you try to, whatever, sell it, discard it, any of those, which, I don't know if we already demonstrated this. The game gives you this, Circle of Life. I'm guessing it gives you that at every difficulty, and it's probably better on the higher difficulties. The concentration skill is actually a skill that I'm planning on using. That was weird. Okay. Wow, okay. I accidentally tried to use Frost Flare, but then it didn't want to go.
Kobolds.
Wow. I don't know how I didn't hit that guy. Alright, so he's dead. Yeah, we'll just talk to her.
You can rely on me.
So she'll give us some wine, and I think that we have to take that back over to this city. I don't think... Is there another quest up here? Leader of the Pack? What concerns this? Now this thing starts to get kind of long. This is a little easier to use. Oh, there's a band of highwaymen up here, apparently. So let's just go this way. Oh, the quest log is a little easier to use in the console version. In a way it is, and in a way it isn't. It's not as easy to browse, but it's easier to just, like, find a quest that's near you and set a marker so you can just go ahead and start it. Which is pretty much what you want to do, in a nutshell, I think. Most of the time. Alright. Yeah, I would have to say these battles have gotten much faster. Very nice.
They are almost worse than goblins.
Nice. Got ourselves a little rune. Oh, I think there was a rune master over there and I didn't exchange, so that was short-sighted because I could have gotten a Glacial Thorns rune or something. You know what? You know what does aggravate me here? I would like to strafe. I don't even know if that's possible. No, it's not. I just went invisible. Never mind, he's still firing. I'm invisible! I'm invisible! Meanwhile, this guy's like firing a poison bolt right at me. I'm looking for the gate to this place. There it is, okay. Hello! Avon calling! You want sake? Yep.
You mustn't fall over.
I am at that point where I'm like trying to remember to, you know, talk and stuff. I'm having fun, and that's cool, you know. But just gotta remind myself I'm doing LP. This is like I highly recommend playing this game at least a little bit if you like these sorts of games at all. It is fun. If you don't feel like dealing with a huge pain in the butt of a command system, I'd probably play it on the the console. But this works pretty well. What I would say though is I would definitely take a look at some of the stuff that I recommended, like the program that I was talking about. All that stuff, because it's just going to make your life a lot easier.
You mustn't fall over.
The reason that I say this is that honestly... Oh, there's a quest up here I didn't even know about. What, to the north? Okay. I gotta go out of this bandit camp. I'll check it out. But the reason I say this is because, honestly, in my experience, the console version gets a little overloaded by some of these graphical things. So, I mean, let's face it, right? You want to play a hack and slash like this, and if you want to play a game like this, you probably are interested or concerned with being, having a bunch of big flashy. You want to use all your big flashy boom stuff, the things that go boom, And the problem with that is, like, when you start doing that on the console, it just gets a little overloaded, it seems like. That's my feeling. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Well, I'm definitely crazy, but, The question is not, am I crazy? The question is, does that invalidate my opinion? And I'm burping, because I'm currently in the process of drinking a Rockstar. And I have a feeling that I'm going to record like 20 episodes today. What I should probably do instead is just play my Dryad, who's like level 25.
Into the swing of casting, and you just die on me?
I'm not really that far into the game though.
Hey!
I'll pull up the map. I'll show you where I'm at over there. You kind of go around here, then I explored this whole area here, and then this, but, I mean, as you can see, there's like a ton of stuff here. Oh, what? Is that? Oh, I didn't even know that command existed in this game. Okay. So if you go on this map, I totally didn't know that existed. Right-click on this, and then you, just like in the first game, you can, like, hover over your, that compiled overhead map. Yeah. So that's awesome. I didn't know you could do that. I was trying to drag the map around, so I'm really happy that I accidentally discovered that I could do that. I think we'll probably go ahead and keep figuring out what this quest is, and then we'll port back to that res portal. I'd highly recommend anytime you get to a new quest hub that you want to use, just go ahead and activate the res portal so you can warp back there. You can always warp back to any town. You don't even need the portal active there. The res stone. As long as it has a portal, you can... which the placement of all that seems to be a lot better in this game than the previous one. So where do I go now? Oh, back here. Hey, might as well loot a couple barrels first, right? Sweet. Sweet. I probably shouldn't fart this fart that I'm not farting at the moment. Hey, there's a frog! Froggy, froggy, I'm a sparkly ice elf. Froggy, froggy. That's all I wanted to do, was just be a sparkly vampire ice elf. Yeah, I'm a Twilight elf. How do you like that? How do you like them cards and stuff? Yeah, if you look at that water, it's not horrible. That's the best I can say for it. Not many games really have good water. It actually, man, it looks like ooze or something, but it doesn't look right. Like, this should be like a river, and that's like totally the wrong kind of water flow. That's like, I don't even know what that is. That's weird. That's like, if you were doing a science experiment and you had a very small amount of water and you ran it down like a pan, that's what it would look like, or something like that.
To my people.
Yay, 700 experience. I could have made more than that, like, running around fighting mobs. Oh, there's another quest here. You bastard. Okay, now where do I go? Bring up my map. Oh, snap. I gotta go this way, I think. Throw some blades over there. Alright. You'll have to pardon my slowness, my abortive prepositions and half-pronounced syllables, things of that nature, because I haven't done this before. Not this in particular. Oh crap, ghosts. Ghosts! They are whooping on my butt.
That little scratch does
Okay.
not bother me.
Pop my... Alright. Gonna need a lot of potions for this, obviously. Crap. Problem is these guys are all elite. They're not taking a whole bunch of damage. I'm gonna get a deluxe apartment in the sky. Yeah, they're not taking very much damage at all. They'll die eventually, though. I probably have a lot of potions, so... I wish I had a... See, that's one of the things, is, my Dryad had a healing spell. So I basically never used potions. How much health does this guy have left? Okay.
I'm surprised to find something that rare.
I only have to kill one more elven ghost. Check out this grave. There's the ghost, though. One close shave too many.
Time to die. I banish
And
you,
an extra
ghosts.
ghost to fight. Great. Well, that guy made that easy by standing back there, so which way do I gotta go now? Oh, I gotta go back here. And I'm gonna miss everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody. Something, something. Bone Thugs in Harmony. I once had a... What happened? Oh, well. Hey, look, crows. Cheryl? How do you like those crows, Cheryl? Cheryl? Shut your mouth, Cheryl! Shut your mouth, Cheryl!
Rely on me.
You're a whore, Cheryl. You're a whore. I hate you. You're not my real mom. I don't know. I never really had a step parent, so I don't, it's not like I can't sympathize with people who have had bad experiences with that, but I only understand it through other things other people say,
I am truly a master of my
and, you know, what I see in movies and TV, what have you, which, you know, there's other people who, their parents didn't ever divorce when they were kids. My parents did, and it was not a pretty divorce, so I have that experience. But, never had a step-parent, just as the circumstances were. My parents did both remarry, but they didn't really, they never, it was just the circumstances. I never lived with, and the next spouse of either parent, so, like, not on a permanent basis, so I never really felt like either one of those figures was my step-parent. We'll take like one glacial thorns here, might as well. How much gold do we have? I'm gonna pay 5,000 for this one and just use 2 runes. Oh, I didn't mention this. So this is different from the previous one. You can also get runes for other classes if you want. I don't want to at the moment. But so as a for instance, you could save up and get runes for your alt or something with your main. And if I take this away, the price goes up to 25,000. That'll be trivial later. So this makes it easier to trade in for more runes that you need, and makes the randomness a little less annoying. I'm actually going to use that. I just realized that. I want that on my bar. Sweet. Yeah, let's do that. There's my glacial thorns. So let me see what... if you want to see you pull up your menus, and I don't remember what the default menu for this is, which is all your combat art menus. Oh, that's interesting. If you hover over the top, it'll tell you what your regen time for... I don't know. Why is that a bigger number, though, in this? This should be the smallest number. Maybe it's a reverse thing, like the bigger the number is, the better? That's weird. But, okay, so I can hover down here and see the regen time is 2.5 seconds, but you'd like to hover over here and see what the regen time is going to be on that. If you add a rune, and then decide whether or not you can afford to add a rune, which I feel like I can. This thing looks like it actually does more damage now. So that's good. I'm going to add one, and then if I did it again, it would go up to 3.8, which feels like a little too long to wait for me. It's not that much extra damage, that's weird. But, so then there's that. This still has a long regen, so it'll be a while before I put more points into that. And that I also have to balance that out with putting points into this crystal skin, so yeah. I just wanted to point out that's how you do that. I got some more random runes, and here's some more relics. These are apparently, oddly enough, both the maximum quality of relics. Okay.
To find something that rare.
Do that. I'm going to click over here, put this in my little poison thing, and then I'm going to replace this one.
I am surprised to find something that rare.
So we get some, like, random protection. I like to keep this one up as my main thing, and it also helps, I just noticed these ones don't actually give that, like, perception or anything. In terms of the skills that I would think of taking for secondary skills, if you do this open skill overview, you can see these are your miscellaneous skills down here. And I was thinking I'm probably going to take writing and then enhanced perception. You get up to 10. I've taken 4, and I also plan to, if this is boring, you could just, I'm not going to do anything else action-y, so you can stop watching if you want, and just consider this to be Bezlonir signing out. Probably nobody watching at this point anyway, but I'm going to take Ancient Magic, which, basically it reduces the enemy's resistance to your spells, which is very good at later levels. Can't remember if I'm going to take Delphic Arcania Lore, but I think I probably am. So that'll bring me up to 6 skills. Then I'm not going to take any weapon skills. That's not worthwhile. I think I was going to take Armor Lore and Constitution, which would bring me up to 8. So maybe I won't take Delphic Arcania Lore, because I would only be 7 then at that point, and I could take Bargaining, Enhanced Perception, and also take Spell Resistance, which will give me a good amount of defense, which is never a bad thing. Alright, well I think that's all I need to do in this video. Sorry for the extra baggage at the end. It was kind of silly, but I guess that's it for this episode of Sacred 2. So this is Bezlonir signing out. Thanks for joining me, viewer, and I'll see you again next time.